Buenos días a todos, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estáis? Bienvenidos al canal YouTube Sports Máximo. Soy José María y os deseo un feliz año nuevo 2023. Estamos día 1, 2023, señores. Quiero saludar a mis queridísimos amigos, a ver, mis suscriptores. Buenos días, Sergi Pérez, Polilla, David Rojo, Carlos Desconocido. Carlos Desconocido, ¿qué tal? Carlos Desconocido me ha puesto un mensaje y luego lo ha borrado porque tuve un fallo en el juego este, ¿cómo se llama? En Mortal Phoenix, que estaba haciendo una prueba que tenía que lanzar una flecha y pasar por dentro de unos aros, ¿vale? Dando unas vueltas y que cayera la flecha de fuego en una fogata, ¿no? Y yo pensaba que estaba hecho, digo, está hecho esto. Y no estaba hecho, luego me di cuenta que no estaba hecho y seguí intentándolo y luego lo conseguí, lo hice, ¿no? Entonces, creo él, me parece que fue Carlos, si no me equivoco, escribió, que no has hecho esa prueba. Y luego la borra porque luego se da cuenta que la había hecho al final, ¿no? Pero me gusta porque estáis pendientes siempre que ayudarme en los vídeos que ven play que he subido o que estoy subiendo. Estoy muy contento de todos vosotros, de verdad. Estáis haciendo un gran trabajo. Vamos a reventar likes, señores, de Witcher 3, que creo que se lo merece este juego, ¿vale? Se lo merece muchísimo. Espero que se escuche bien, todo bien sincronizar el sonido, la imagen, todo. Un segundo. Me está llamando la perrita. Se había quedado. Yo vivo en una casa de 2 plantas, ¿vale? Su terraza y todo. Y cuando venido de pasear con la perrita mientras hablaba con Polilla, pues eso que yo subo para arriba y ella no ha querido subir. Entonces digo, pues ya subirás. Entonces se ha quedado en las escaleras y cuando ella se ha dado cuenta que no salía, pues ella pues a su manera pues me ha pedido que le abriera la puerta. Entonces ha ladrado, tiene un ladrido diferente y debo abrir la puerta. ¿A que sí? Mi cariño, mi nena, guapa. Bueno, a dormir. Venga, a dormir, mi nena. Cuando digo a dormir es que me deje tranquilo. No, tú donde lo viste no era en directo, era grabado. Pero gracias, Carlos, has tenido un bonito detalle. Luego lo has borrado porque te has dado cuenta que me di cuenta que no lo había hecho la prueba todavía y que al final la hice, ¿no? Genial, Carlos. Te felicito, de verdad. Bueno, pues, ¿qué más? He estado hablando con Polilla. Voy a comprar más juegos. Voy a comprar más juegos porque me lo habéis recomendado. Y que no voy a contar los nombres de los juegos. Bueno, uno ya lo he comprado, ¿vale? Uno se llama Aérea, ¿vale? Que es un juego. Esto no se lo he dicho al Polilla, se me ha olvidado. Esto lo he comprado ahora, ¿vale? Polilla, Aérea. Que es también de precio. Y luego he comprado. Bueno, he comprado. Ahora, cuando acabe el vídeo, compraré 2 o 3 juegos más. Uno es de terror. Y los otros 2. Uno es basado en. Es como un GTA, pero a lo medieval. Y otro que es de shooter. Es un juego de AA, ¿vale? Un shooter, pero que tienes que matar máquinas. Eso lo veremos esta semana. Sí, ¿no? Esta semana, bueno, a ver, esta semana que viene, porque hoy es día 1, hoy es domingo. La semana que viene vamos a subir estos juegos nuevos, ¿vale? Para que lo veáis. Bueno, hoy vamos a hacer dice hoy, ficha mía nueva. Buenos días, David Rojo. Don José, que tengan un excelente y maravilloso año para usted y su familia y su perrita, Katy. Saludos, Dios, os deseo mucho, o algo así, ¿no? A ver, hoy vamos a hacer algo diferente. Vamos a hacer este Witcher 3 hasta las 2 mediodía, ¿vale? Hasta las 2, porque yo a las 2 quiero irme a comer con la familia. Hoy también estoy con la familia. En lugar de hasta las 3, vamos a estar hasta las 2. Luego para la tarde, a las 5, vamos a estar de 5 a 7, 2 horitas con Immortal Phoenix Racing, que me gusta mucho ese juego, muchísimo. Y luego de 7 a 9, Grand Theft Auto 5. Y por la noche, Assassin's Creed Odyssey a las 10, hasta que me termine, hasta que me entre el sueño, vamos, ¿vale? Y mañana quiero subir otros directos, ¿vale? Es que eso subir 7, 8, 10 directos al día, mentalmente me cansa muchísimo, no lo podéis ni imaginar, porque cada juego se juega de forma diferente y lo puedo hacer un día o dos, pero luego me canso, ¿sabes? Entonces, mañana pues haremos otro gameplay diferentes, a lo mejor subiremos también, yo qué sé, el Mario Rabbids, el nuevo, subiremos, yo qué sé, otros, ya veremos, ¿vale? Aérea, que este lo acabo de comprar, y no sé, ya veremos mañana, ¿vale? Bueno, vamos allá, señores, con The Witcher 3. Este juego, el Sword and... ¿cómo se llama? Sword and Fire Together Forever, que a mí me gustó bastante, pero está en inglés completamente. Y ¿sabes lo que pasa? Que a la gente no le gusta un juego que esté completamente en inglés, ni siquiera subtitulado en español. Entonces, al final no lo voy a comprar, ¿vale? Que se jodan, porque es que es verdad que se jodan. Joder, es una vergüenza que el idioma español, uno de los idiomas más hablados del mundo, en el planeta Tierra, en el sistema solar, en este universo, digámoslo así, terrenal, que no saquen subtítulos en español, cuando es uno de los idiomas más hablados a nivel mundial. Es una vergüenza, sacan a lo mejor el francés o alemán o lo que sea y lo sacan en esto, es increíble. Que se vayan a tomar por culo los juegos que están totalmente en inglés. Ya estoy hasta los huevos. David Rojo dice, mejor 3 directos al día. Bueno, quería hacer 3 hoy. Lo que pasa es que el Grand Theft Auto 5 lo he dejado allí puesto porque es un juego que le gusta a muchísima gente. Es una obra maestra. Es un genio. Entonces le he dejado allí. Hoy haremos 4. Pero ya serían 3, claro. Pero es que pasa que el Grand Theft Auto 5 no lo puedo quitarlo. Por eso lo he dejado, ¿vale? Vamos allá con el juego este. Quise decir saludos de Argentina. De Argentina. Vale.
So what's it gonna be?
God, the Reaper's come for me.
What's the hurry?
La verdad es que jugar este juego a 60 FPS es una delicia. Es una maravilla, señores. Las cargas súper rápidas. ¿Está cerrado?
I'll never come back, you stinking scatty.
Aquí.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth.
Sael, feliz año desde México. ¡Viva México! Te deseo también lo mismo.
In the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Fucking come on! You can't kill him! Ow!
You'll never learn.
I killed him! Reminds me of a piece of war.
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can
Buenos días, Paco.
what the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe you could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chocked full of bums. Have no clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote. Aha! I know.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honours, and the feast afterwards, to celebrate.
Al hijo. No, esto lo dejamos aquí. Vale.
Glorious. Dandelion taught us swine to yodel, and I...
Vale, hemos subido a nivel 12. Ahí, la cámara está mal puesta allí. Tendría que estar al otro lado.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have...
¿Dónde está Adrián? Que no lo veo.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
Adrián, buenos días. Feliz año nuevo también. No te había visto, perdona.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes.
Buenos días, David.
Took to calling him Christian.
No, perdón.
Referred to
Delvis
herself
Gamer.
Anastasia.
Feliz año
Truly
también.
perverse.
She didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's a fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh? Her dad's a Novgardian aristocrat with the Imperial Legation. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
A ver, escudo, protección del escudo.
Jeez.
Lice it, you mangy dwarf.
Julia claims you agreed to...
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no bad.
Buenos días, Josu,
He's an honest
Larrea.
man. You pay
Feliz
on
año
time,
también.
You get protection. You don't pay.
Señores, reventar likes que se lo merece este juego.
What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you... Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
It's really raining now.
Welcome.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Travesti.
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it?
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but why do I
dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested.
Me la arreglo para mantener el interés.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Just hope it don't come down hard at harvest this year.
The eternal fire will light our way.
I just want the laundry.
Sorceresses, their debauchery putting whores to shame.
Come on!
¿Qué ha pasado? No me jodas. ¿Ha craseado? ¡No! ¡Ha craseado! Mira qué raro que pase. Me cachi la mar. Me cago en todo ya. Se ha craseado. Ahora me están llamando. Sí. Sí. Que vaya, estoy en el directo. ¿Vale? No. Joder, qué putada, macho, qué putada. Qué putada, joder. Mira que estaba a punto de guardar partida, ¿eh? Estaba a punto de guardar partida, señores. Pero, digo, no creo que me pase esto. No creo que me pase. 90 guardo partida continuamente. Pero llevo un rato sin guardar partida. Cachi la mar. No me lo puedo creer, joder. Cuando veo que me pasa estas cosas, me da un cabreo. Un enfado.
Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old...
Ahora, ¿dónde empezamos ahora? Ah, mira, hemos tenido suerte. Hemos empezado bastante bien, cerca del destino. Mira, dentro de lo que hay, hemos tenido suerte. Porque imagina que tienes que empezar desde muy atrás. Esto porque se habrá guardado tengo un sistema que se guarda la partida cada 10 minutos, ¿vale? Automáticamente. Entonces, sé que a este punto se ha guardado. Joder.
Come on, come closer.
Joder. Sí, yo lo tengo a cada 10 minutos. Lo voy a poner a cada 5 minutos. Mira que te digo yo. No, sí, 5 minutos. 5 minutos, lo pongo 5 minutos. Yo lo tengo cada 3. Cada 3. Bueno, 5. Pero pasa que si lo pongo cada 3, cada vez que está guardando, hay una caída de FPS. Que es normal. Entonces lo pongo cada 5 y ya está.
Excuse me.
No, cada 3 también está bien, pero más que nada porque estoy haciendo directo y la gente se puede pensar que hay caída FPS continuamente en el juego. Entonces lo pongo a 5 minutos y cuando está guardando partida hay un momento que baja los FPS, que es lógico, y ya está.
Sorry, can't wait. Hear about Dandelion. I'm Geralt, and I'm...
Geralt? I know you. Fine. If you're eager to join in the lesson, you're welcome to. Children, sadly the Ratcatcher has a fever today, but in his stead, we're honored to welcome a Witcher, who will now tell us about his trade.
But...
This is grand! You shan't disappoint them, will you? So, who would like to ask the first question?
Me! What's it mean that witches are lecturers?
You shouldn't listen to everything people say about...
Means they go to sleep early. Oh! So that's why Mum went to tuck that witcher in.
Children, what's the meaning of this? Next question.
Is it true witches kill kings?
A man cursed who's turned into a monster a witcher might have to kill, even if he's a king.
So King Foltest was a monster. What's it like to cut off someone's head?
Can you show us how to cut off a head?
Can we try your potions?
Enough. That is all for today. Gather your things and I shall see you in the morning.
Yeah!
Bid farewell to Master Geralt.
It's great you came.
I'd have rather had the rat catcher.
So please do tell me, why are you here?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh yes, longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems?
No, he perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe.
A ver, si no estuviera haciendo directo,
Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
yo creo que haría lo mismo que Adrián, cada 3 minutos. Pero haciendo directo, lo
When his
pongo cada
hand
5.
abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! The snakely whip rose skyward. Jee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. Thanks for your help. Farewell. This Baronet's Lavalettes villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
¿Qué habéis jugado esta noche, señores? Contadme, ¿habéis jugado esta noche o no? ¿Sabéis qué juego he estado jugando esta noche? Indivisible. Indivisible. Para mí, uno de los mejores juegos que he jugado este año. Juego indie. Metroidvania, combinando con el combate a turnos. Una buena historia. Indivisible. Adrián, tienes que probarlo. Indivisible.
My coins on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
No sé qué caballo elegir.
Radovid's encamped nearby. Redanian chestnut might want to impress its king.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Let's go.
Me he equivocado. Ay, qué coño, que me ha salido la pista. Joder, qué mierda.
Oh, so close.
The general's not
Joder.
but skill.
Thank you. It was a...
Now, could I talk to you?
Ah, yes, the portly young
Quiero
woman.
repetir la carrera.
Well, now, another freak. Nothing hurts as much as life.
Quiero la silla. Quiero la silla, señores. Qué mierda, me he equivocado Estaba ganando. Voy, a ver. Cachilamar. ¿Me dejará? Carga partida. A ver si me deja. Hostia, qué putada. Me he equivocado de...
Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Felon's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to
Tenía que cargar. Se podía haber ganado. Si es que me he equivocado, me salió por...
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct
Me he equivocado de camino.
An Oneromancer and an expert at finding
Lo tienes, ¿no?
the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find...
Si es que la carrera es fácil ganarla. Es que me he salido. He estado mirando yo el PC un momento y es que no... Y miro el PC, me he distraído y me he salido el camino.
We've arrived.
Venga, va.
My father owned a similar estate in Brugge.
Shall we look?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had.
The grey man.
Gray's a nice color for horses.
Vamos, pasamos.
Surprised. Seem to know your...
No.
Pasamos.
Mostly.
Pasamos. Corramos.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skill.
Well said.
Escojo el mismo caballo.
I'll not ride with
Cantarella for me. I see no point in...
Guarda partida.
Don't spare the horse. Hey ya.
Of air. Don't spare the horse.
Es que el truco está... El truco está en no dejar que te delanten, ¿sabes? Ponerte al medio. Pero claro, si yo estoy haciendo carrera y solamente que miro un segundo al PC lo que estoy poniendo vosotros, ya me distraigo, que es lo que me ha pasado.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Pues ya está, ya hemos conseguido la silla. Guardo partida por si acaso. A ver.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Sick of it all.
A ver, hay que hacer un viaje rápido porque está un poquito lejos. ¿Y esto? ¿Amarillo? ¿Flores rotas?
Another drifter in from Temeria.
What's your hair lately?
No.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Aquí tenemos que ir.
You know Mr. Menger. You don't, you soon will.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
My man's a sword swinger.
I chased the pansy all the way to the garden.
Did you catch him?
No luck. Arriving and slipped through the bugger as quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
I'm a witcher!
Maybe so. Both misses are fond of freaks.
Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them. Good day. Greetings.
Nathan's so pretty that he can't keep his hands off himself.
What was that?
No, tendré que hablar con los guardias.
Not a headache again.
What do you want?
Rosavar Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits. I hope you realise what you've got yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Non-humans exhibit a natural inclination towards brigandry. Every one of them.
Grab a wooden one. And take care not to hurt the little miss. And the ambassador's eye. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth. when you can barely handle one. Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Guards aren't up to muster. Let me right in. Just had to tell them I was here to teach you swordplay.
I told Father they're a band of imbeciles. But if you're not the instructor, then who exactly are you? Have you come to rob? Kill? Speak!
Neither. So what do you say we stay calm? Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Well, how long are you gonna make me wait?
If you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Sorry, you lost me.
You're not the first to be confused. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion.
Se parecen las dos hermanas, ¿no?
Incessantly
Se
praises
parecen mucho, señores.
Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalinetta. Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury is bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Changing subjects. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
La otra también está cogiendo celos. Pues fóllate las dos, ya está. Que se folle las dos, ¿no? Digo yo. Si no hay problema. Es que, aunque hagan un trío, yo qué sé. Las dos están buenas, ¿no? A ver. Claro, a las dos. Una buena folla a las dos y ya está. ¿Dónde está el problema? Si no hay problema. Tenemos que marcar el tiempo, me parece, ¿no? Porque no veo... Vale, ya está.
One false move and you will regret it.
Para salir de aquí.
Yes, yes.
And whosoever contributes
Do you like
to
it?
the cause is seen shall
Greetings! You here for a specific reason?
Got a meeting with Rosa, a fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
Ella quiere reunirse a un sitio para follar. A mí ¿qué clase de semana historia?
Yes, yes, definitely. Of course. I expect to believe that.
Who can afford a witcher in this day and age?
Dine on fire. Father of all. Hear my prayer.
Odd though he is, girls can't seem to look away.
From now on, assume your every move's observed.
That's it, Roach.
Stand and fight!
You again? Want some more? Bruises on your ass heel already?
On God, I say! Victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword. Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight!
Duly heeded. Now show me what you got. Damn it.
I yield.
Had enough?
Yes, but next time.
Challenge me again. Raise your hand, draw your sword, look at me the wrong way, and I'll kill you.
You so sure of that?
Yes.
We shall see.
Over here!
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra said that...
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right,
Claro,
left,
ella
right.
querrá follar a solas. No tiene que estar el guardia delante.
Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
¿Qué le va a enseñar? A ver, ¿qué le va a enseñar? ¿Una teta?
We were supposed to train, not go for a walk.
I know, Geralt. Now stop harping on about it.
Pero no ves que no quiere entrenamiento, lo que quiere es follar, tío. Es tonto perdido. Y ahora espabila, que las mujeres también le apetece de vez en cuando echar un polvete. Igual que el hombre. Es que la mujer tiene la misma necesidad que el hombre. Lo que pasa es que la mujer es más sensible, es más romántica, tiene más sentimientos, ¿sabes? Normalmente hay de todo, ¿no? Pero...
You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only God, my steel.
Igual me he equivocado, no quiere follar. Igual lo que quiere es...
Fighting with practice weapons.
Yo sé lo que quiere esta mujer.
We should, but
Igual
you
no está
of all people
moviendo la
ought to
cabeza.
know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
Listen, I'd really rather not hurt you.
Stop patronizing me, or you'll be the one to get hurt. Now on guard.
Come on, come closer.
Ow! Ow! Stop! I yield!
You all right?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
All right, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa? Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her.
Se ha escondido que la echa un polvo, ya la verás. Para que ella querrá que la busque. Y ya verás. Esta me suena que era un polvete.
Seven Cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
A gallant gesture, but I must refuse.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we'll tend to her ourselves.
Let me rephrase. Put it in words you'll understand. Piss off.
A mamarla. La he dicho bien claro. A mamarla. Que se vayan a tomar por culo.
It's witches as well. Too bad I listened to neither. Get him, Lucas!
La ha cortado por la mitad, ¿eh?
Understand now why your father insists soldiers follow you around?
So they can save me, as you did.
No, so you won't need saving to begin with. Rosa, those humans died because of you.
What of it? Do you expect me to shed a tear? Observe a minute of silence? They were dregs. They got what they deserved.
And you wonder why the locals hate Nilfgaard.
I thought you were different from other Nordlings. That you understand us, our sense of justice. I see I was wrong.
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Pues me he equivocado. No quería follar. Pasa, la tía está loca, perdida. Está loca, perdida.
wanted. Cradle, used but unworn. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart? Who writes these notices? Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster, a witcher would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squats in the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garren estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
Gonna be a butcher when I grow up.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your sultan, you old bun? What's this? Even drunker? Ah, you're back! You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right?
Señores, terminamos esta misión y lo dejamos porque tengo una comida familiar. Hoy terminamos más pronto. Luego a la tarde volvemos a las 5.
How could you resist?
Could they? It weren't possible. Ah, but dandelion.
Buenos días, Jonathan.
So,
gracias, igualmente, deseo un feliz año. Estamos, dentro de poquito nos vamos ya de aquí.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. The Troberits, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberits, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Fox. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Esto es un búho, ¿no? La lechufa no, más bien un búho, ¿no? O una lechufa. Que yo la lechufa y búhos los veo más o menos igual. Los búhos son más grandes que la lechufa, ¿no? Yo creo que en esta próxima misión ya subimos otra vez de nivel.
What say you we up over to your brothels?
And it's raining again. Flows to sewers, so the worst scum flows into Novigrad. Sorcerers is their debauchery.
It only ever rains these days.
Kingfisher. Where do you get the name?
Master Dandelion's poetry. The kingfisher preened, then fell in the latrine. Know it?
Yeah. Also know the one about Princess Annie, who drowned in the River Fanny.
Yes. At any rate, the kingfisher welcomes poetry lovers with open arms. Some of the brightest stars in the literary firmament perform here.
What are you serving today?
Yo de cartas, como no veo jugar a las cartas, no las compro.
See you later.
Darkness everywhere. I see it all around.
Déjame que termine esta misión. Quiero subir de nivel y ya está.
Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Joder, qué música más chula. Escucharlo con estos cascos Sony, que es lo más top, es una maravilla. Es una maravilla. Es como si yo estuviera ahí metido, ¿sabes? En el videojuego. Es increíble.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress. to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tough, lilac sweet.
Y esta música no tiene copyright, ¿eh?
To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Aplaude con los guantes puestos. No que se quita los guantes, ¿eh? Vamos, vamos.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again! And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath.
Es guapa esta chica, ¿eh?
Don't be surprised.
Parece que va muy maquillada, pero es guapa también.
More fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress.
Polilla, ¿te gustaría vivir en ese mundo, eh?
Sorceress.
¿Te imaginas allí, con un montón de tías buenas allí? ¿Eh? Polilla, ¿te gustaría o no?
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuben's vault.
Pero tendrías que luchar de vez en cuando contra monstruos, ¿eh? Y brujas, historias estas.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his
Buenos días, Tony. Feliz de fiesta y feliz año igualmente.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Reuben. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Horson Jr.'s lair. Then Horson's men chased him all over town.
Horson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuben, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Te voy a explicar. Hace mucho tiempo, espérate. Yo tenía que tener 20, 21 años. Yo estaba saliendo con una chica, que esa chica tenía una amiga, su mejor amiga, sí me van juntas. Y me llevé a un amigo mío que es muy tímido, era muy tímido, no sé si ahora está casado o no, no lo sé. Y el chico ese venía conmigo a todos lados, porque o sea, éramos como hermanos, ¿sabes? Éramos muy amigos. Pero nunca había estado con una chica, y él tenía 20 años, nunca había estado con una chica. Y entonces nos fuimos a una casa de ellas. Yo me follé a mi novia, ¿vale? Que entonces era mi novia. Y entonces le dejamos a solos él y su amiga. Su amiga quería follar. Entonces su amiga le dio un beso a la boca, un beso, al chico. El chico no se lo esperaba, se quedó así. Se desmayó. Te lo juro, se desmayó del beso. Se desmayó el beso, mira. Se levantó, ¿no? Se pegó una hostia al suelo. Nos reímos. ¿Tú no te imaginas, Polilla? Nos reímos un montón. Mi novia y yo. Y la chica que le besó también se partió el culo. De un beso se desmayó. Porque era el primer beso. Tenía 20 años, el chico. Mira, te lo juro que nunca lo olvidaré eso. Os lo juro que es verdad, por mi padre que en paz descanse, que lo que cuento es verdad, ¿eh?
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Norberto, buenos días. Dice, buenos días, feliz año. Ayer adquirí un total, José, 20 juegos, jaja. Autorregalo de año nuevo. Madre mía. 20 juegos. Norberto, ¿tú no eres Hotel Wilson? Que yo ya me equivoco, no sé si eres Hotel Wilson. Ya me estoy liando con tantos nombres. Adquiriste Soul Hack 2. Muy buen juego Soul Hack 2. No está a la altura de Persona 5 Royal, pero es un buen juego. Eso sí, te recomiendo que hagas tú la misión secundaria. Todo. Porque si no, al boss final no vas a poder. Yo no lo he intentado porque me ha dicho Polilla que tenía un nivel bajo, que necesitaba un nivel alto. No lo he intentado. Pero porque solo me falta el boss final. Pero la Polilla me ha dicho, no lo intentes, pues no lo intento. Vale, tenemos un punto más de habilidad. Hay que mejorar.
God, the Reapers come for me.
Why does the temple guard man the gates
Seeking to get you drunk, madame. We would not be drinking Côte de Blessure.
Why are we not?
It's too expensive. I believe I shall stop.
Your offense to the majesty of the eternal fire. Sick of it all.
Bueno, señores, vamos a dejarlo aquí. A ver, guarda partida. José, espero verte jugar Industria. Es un juego tipo Atomic Heart, pero versión humilde, jaja. Bueno, a Industria. ¿Cuándo juegas Biomutant? Biomutant ya lo tengo descargado, ya lo tengo. Outlast ya lo hemos jugado alguna vez. Biomutant lo vamos a hacer probar mañana. Mira, mañana vamos a probar juegos nuevos. Mañana vamos a subir juegos nuevos. Mañana sí. Mañana vamos a darle caña. Este año vas con todo por los 20.000. 20.000 lo tenemos ya este mes de enero. 20.000 suscriptores. Bueno, señores, ya está guardado. Nos vemos esta tarde a las 5, ¿ok? Muchísimas gracias. Hasta luego.